Okay, y'all. Hello, class. Hello, class. Okay, so Miss Saigon. Let me tell you, when I say Miss Saigon is giving me Tyler Perry all day, and Madeir, and Aunt Patty and Aunt Hattie and Myrtle and them. Miss Saigon is just speaks to a basic human um phenomena that happens in a lot of people's lives, men and women. As much as the men don't speak about it as much, the women do. Woo, damn. Okay, so this is good. So the first question go. The one I picked was number 8, I think, and it said, um, "What do we make of the meeting between Ellen and Kim in the hotel room? Yeah, without Chris. Uh, can y'all still see me? Did I do something to change the thing? Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing with this computer video stuff. I'm better off at writing the stories. Okay, I okay, so when Ellen met Kim for the first time, first of all, it took her it just okay. Ellen is Chris's wife, y'all. Okay, so it took her a minute. It took a what I'm trying to say is that it would take the grace of God for me to not snatch that by her hair and drag her around the city if she was sleeping with my husband. And you know what? Best believe I would do the same thing to him. But I would do it worse. I would do that, and plus I would like fuck up his car, bust out all his windows, find all his other baby mamas and tell his mama about it. Uh, I would ruin lives. Okay, so that's number one. So that's amazing that she was able to do that. Number two, when Kim first saw Ellen, and then she was in so much shock that she didn't even know that this man who claimed to be her husband in Vietnam or Saigon, excuse me, she didn't know that that he had that he had a wife, man. And this happens a lot where you know men be seed spreaders, right? Men be seed spreaders, and so the when the flowers find out that they're not the only flower from that seed, it's a real coming of age type of situation. So number one, that's how I feel. First of all, when they first met, it took a lot to not snatch her up and show her to God. Number two, this play, I love Miss Saigon. I love me some Miss Saigon. Okay, um, let me see. So the hotel. Okay, so what was the other question? Excuse me. How did they? How did both women respond to each other? Dang, I think I keep on pushing the button wrong. They responded to each other very well. Very, very well. In segue of what I said at the beginning of the first question, because they did not hurt each other. They spoke to each other, woman to woman, about the situation, and they wanted to get to the bone of it. So instead of putting hands on each other or slashing each other with their words, they got to the bone of it. So I think that was amazing to show. That was a pure show of women's strength. When women get together, boy, man, it's nothing, dude. The earth has to yield to our command. Period. Wow. Okay. So that was number two. What did they think? I told y'all about that. So the third question is what do we make of Ellen's song? Um and why is it always the woman's job to be the sacrifice in the show? Okay. Ooh, for first of all, not first of all, but women, I feel women as a sex. You got man, woman, and then others. You know, women, we are the strongest. Everybody wants to emulate the strength of the woman. Uh, just first of all, we give birth to everybody, and so we are the first ones who love y'all, and we fight for y'all, and you know, that's number one. So that gives, we're giving you all some of our power, and I understand why people feel that women are the strongest, especially me. I feel that way. Now, her song was given, she wasn't mad at Kim at all. She wasn't being mean towards her. She understood what was going on. Ellen understood the mission, and so did Kim. And the mission was to figure out what was the tea. And then come to find out about the baby, and how Kim was trying to get Ellen to say, okay, well, since you is part of the U.S. and y'all finna go back, you need to take this baby with you. She said, I love him that much that I want to give you my child that your husband created within me, so that this child can have a better life than being on the streets like all the other left behind orphans. And it happens a lot in war when people will go from one country to the next to be in a war. They end up leaving with some kin behind. Ooh, I'm just really, for just the end of this question here, I'm very proud of the women and how they handled it. It was so magnifique how these women got together and got to the bone of the matter. They skipped all of the woo-woo and the fights and all of that, and the pain, and they barreled through the pain, and they got straight to the facts. And then they got down about talking about the baby. What we finna do with this child? Woo! All right, y'all. I hope y'all enjoy this play as much as I do. This play is giving life.